You and Velma here solving Scooby-Doo mysteries. Nothing makes me laugh, but I bet your raps can. So bring it on, bitch. I'm Batman.
I once met a rich fellow who smelled of guano and pain.
Holmes, explain.
I deduce this douche stain is Bruce Wayne.
Billionaire?
Yes, his wealth would allow this adversary of ours to afford the toys he needs.
Since he has no superpowers.
You want a battle bat? Bring it
And
then.
I heard he has a British butler.
Good. Then he'll be used to getting served by Englishmen. You're a whack vigilante black panty spud with no skill. My sidekick's a doctor.
Because his flows are so ill.
Shut up, nerds. I serve justice, so eat it. My sidekick only comes around
When he's needed. Boy, wonder make a wonder how your ass got killed. Fighting harder than those hounds down in Baskerville. I'll blast you with that bat whack rock repellent. Repeller build a snatch your building, and my dinner be chillin'. Got a secret about your homegirl Irene Adler. Go back to my nest of Ben Parker splatter. I'll shatter that fiddle with a chop of the hand. Holy Conan Doyle, let's get him. Oh, goddamn.
You're not smart. You're selfish. You endanger everyone's life. Why don't you let your boyfriend here go home to his wife? Nobody likes you. Not your brother, not your partner, not Scotland Yard. You'll die alone with no friends except that needle in your arm.
This mustn't register on an emotional level. First, exploit childhood tragedy. Then gesture with pipe. Watson finishes punchline. Next, acknowledge compliment. Conclude with killer catchphrase.
I believe your parents' homicide is why you mask your face. You're shamed and traumatized and haunted by the vast disgrace of watching like a passive waste as mama died and daddy was dispatched with haste.
Holmes, you've cracked the case.
You're a batshit crazy basket case!
Bloody good rhymes.
I've got tons. Dissing these dynamic douchebags was elementary, my dear Watson.
Hold on! Who's that? You decide! Albert! Follow the victory! Follow the victory! Doc Brown! Was it Doctor Who?
Ooh, actually, if you don't mind, it's just the doctor. Doesn't even really matter who. Who am I even talking to? Oh, yes, you, the wannabe Einstein, mad as the stars. Travels through time, but with no cloud. Saving the world while you dilly-dally. You can't even invent your way out of Hill Valley. Calm down, will you? Everything is going to be fine. You're not gonna tear any wonky holes in any fabric of space and time. Actually, it's a lot more like a rug, really. Oh, but never mind. Let's just say there's an infinite number of me simultaneously kicking your ass with rhyme.
Great Scott, you're great! Not. I spit it hot and generate way more power than 1.21 gigawatts. I'm not sure what sort of scientific authority you purport to be, but I'm a real doctor. Where'd you get your degree? Despite all your companions, you couldn't be having less sex. I don't know which lamer, your fans or your special effects. You don't get another turn to debate. Time to face your permanent fate. Now, don't lick my balls!
I'm going to die. At least, this version of me. Perhaps you'd like another. Prepare to meet your density.
I'm a mystical medical talk at the pinnacle shifting my physical form. You're a possibly pedophilic individual who should have never been born. You got your knickers in a twist while you're sucking on my Piccadilly. But I'm a lot different, cause you're a pitiful hillbilly hanging with an edible kid who's a buck chicken.
Nobody calls me chicken.
This is between us, Scarfy. Don't try to outrhyme me. You'll find I'm as grimy as any slimy time limey. I'll use your porta-potty time machine as my latrine. You're not a cat with 9 lives. You're a pussy with 13. Hold on! Who's next? You decide! Upper bottles of victory! Donald Trump versus Ebeneezer Scrooge! Wake up, Scrooge! I'm about to take a dickens of a dog on this lonely, homely, little miserable grove. I'm like the star on a Christmas tree. You're like the star. I'm not known for my heart, but you're still getting drunk. You remind me of my ex-wife in a bikini, cause you disgust me. Keep your TB from Tiny Timmy away from me. Don't even touch me. I don't shake hands, I don't make fans. I ruin rappers faster than Scottish land. Even JC knows what a pimp I am. I got my name on the front of the business, man. My raps will haunt you, make you think you're going insane. You're about to get whooped by 3 MCs of the ethereal plane. So when the clock strikes, prepare to enter a world of Christmas pain. Cause I'm out, I got my own fucking problems, call me Touche.
How dare you disturb me when I'm napping in my chair? You're a crappy rap spitting apparition. I ain't scared of this random phantom. Hunt all you want, I don't care. I do not believe in ghosts and I don't believe that hair.
Don't panic, Scrooge, but you're about to crash. I'm JP Morgan, the ghost of rich dude's past? Who's properly rocking the Monopoly mustache? So I own the railroad, I run these tracks. You got dumped on a bench, now you're pissed at the world. You should've made like Sebastian
And kissed a girl.
because your greed is the curse that's gonna tear you apart. What good is your purse if you're poor in your heart?
Ah, humbug, your raps don't unnerve me, they're atrocious. What frightens me the most is your gross ghost proboscis. Business and success, that's the life I've selected. So enough with your pictures from the past, I'm not effective.
Well, you're about to be right now. I'm the ghost of what's right now. Just take a lesson from Easy. You're missing the point of Ebeneezer. There's more to life than you will take it easy. Even I can make time for us easy. Best put some friends on your wish list, cause you don't know the spirit of Christmas. If you thinking you would at this moment, then sharing your money with some of the homies.
No, this isn't happening. Oh, this is maddening agony. Wait, actually hearkening back to the dead Donald Fletcher, I still am expecting a final specter.
You're gonna die with no one to love you and no one to cry. Move by yourself or the better you get with a sense of regret on your last dying breath. You've chosen the path of a selfish man with tiny containers and blood on your hand. The penance you pay for the way you behave is written as plain as a name on the tree.
Are these the shadows of things that will be, or things that may be only? If I depart from my course, can they change? Say it is thus with what you show me. I promise to mend my ways. A friend to all men is what I will become. It's Christmas, I haven't missed my chance to be different. God bless us every—
Hold on! Who's there? You decide! Back bottles of history. Lao Tzu, Sun Tzu, and Confucius versus Nietzsche, Socrates, and Voltaire.
I'm coming off the Acropolis to start some pandemonium. Don't bring limp raps to a pimp slap symposium. The mad gadfly philosophy was my invention.
Rolling with the flyest nihilists.
And me, their French
We got
henchman.
the wisdom
And the wit that even I couldn't question. Dropping Western medicine on these East infections.
He's never did.
You've never been our type of mental brethren. We're better,
thinkers,
better,
speakers,
better men.
This type of arrogance is sure to be expected from men who speak of wisdom with no clue of what respect is.
You Westerners are sloppy, needing discipline in life. You lack control of yourselves and of the mic.
While we use precise strikes to disrupt your concentration, and you an ass whipping our descendants will honor for generations. We build a nation
With patience
and a present for living
you never hold a candle
to the wisdom we've written.
Oh, I'll give you something you can bow and kowtow to. When I squat down and squeeze out a dow of poo and Lao Tzu. You need to take control of the life you're given. They call me Uber Mensch, cause I'm so driven.
Free thinker, so confronting conformists like you, it's my job. Got a sharp wit that can spit, it'll skew you like a Confucius kebab. Oh, you flubbed the mission of beating your submissive ass into submission. Dishing out more disses and letters and pamphlets and plays I've been published. Now that we've covered the two yin and yang, I can move on to Jackie Chan. Sun Tzu, I'll be picking apart your rule with my method. Man, the seminal general isn't so tough on the mic. All your men must be like you would have. You're pitiful lyrically, lucky for history, but you didn't alter the art of rapping.
Bitch, I wrote the art of war, so you better get your guns out. These white boys getting burned, cause guess what? Now the sun's out. Asians spitting sick, but no, this isn't SARS. Loud C, kick the beat, now Confucius drop some bars. Let me be candid with you, Voltaire. Friendship with the egg noodle hair. Your ego's just so distracting. Free speech doesn't mean just keep yapping. And you killed God, so I gotta ask, did he die ashamed when he made your mustache? You try to plant a new German psyche, but you just grew hate me, no they're right. And it all starts with you, you're the father, Socrates. Honestly, I think you owe both of your students here an apology.
I wouldn't exactly call myself a student of this plea. Don't make Nietzsche come over and put a knee up in your tree. Cause I'm N-I-E-T-C-S-C-H-E. And I'll ain't any motherfucker like my name in a spelling bee. I'm toxic like a hemlock sip. Hang a sandal on the door cause you can suck dick.
Socrates, you're making things a little tense. Come, let's blind these Chinese heinies with some shiny, bright enlightenment. I'll not be taught camaraderie from a fraud who rigged the lottery. You make a mockery of ethics, so keep your fat nose in your coffee. Let me be frank, don't start beef with B. Frank. Who hangs with B. Franks? Giving ladies B. Franks.
I have turned them on themselves. Their chaos is our opportunity.
You must remember, a bowl is most useful when it is empty.
Lao Tzu, I don't mean no disrespect, but you need to fill your bowl with some shit that makes some sense.
Oh, you don't wanna stand in the path of Lao Tzu today. I'll make you move, bitch. Get out the way.
Yeah, where in the tradition of rap battles is it written that two dudes on the same team should squabble like some clucking chickens? Man, Confucius, you always trying to put something in its place. Why don't you tell your eyebrows they need to feel better on your face? Okay, I see you wanna make it like that. I'll smack that warmongering head out of your to-go box tag. So here's the real golden rule, I'm way above you
a seat, Steve. Oh, I see you brought your own. What's with your voice? I can't freaking tell. You sound like Barney having sex fit to speak and spell. I'll school you anywhere, MIT to Oxford. All your fans will be like, that was Harvard. I'm as dope as two rappers, you better be scared, cause that means Albert E equals MC squared.
You've got no idea what you're messing with here, boy. I got 12-inch rims on my chair, that's how I roll, y'all. You look like someone glued a mustache on a troll doll. I'll be stretching out the rhyme like gravity stretches time when you try to put your little pea brain against this kind of mind. On the best, on the Snoop Dogg science, I'll be dropping mad apples on your head from the shoulders of
I'm a giant whose shoulders you'd have stood on if you could stand. I'll give you a brief history of pain with the back of my hand. You can't destroy matter or me, for serious. Ripping holes in you bigger than the hole in your black hole theory was.
There are 10 million particles in the universe that we can observe. Your mama took the ugly ones and put them into one nerd. You wanna bring the heat with the mushroom clouds you're making? I'm about to big raps from scratch like Carl Sagan. And while it's true that my work is based on you, I'm a supercomputer, you're like a TI-82. Ooh.
The Ghostbusters versus the Mythbusters! Begin!
Are you tired of two geeks and mustaches?
Who can manage to be boring with explosions and crashes?
If you or the Lorax want to bust like we do, give us a call.
We're ready to defeat you. Ghostbusters, flow crushers, get the job done. Spitting out the lyrics like, we got one! Get the people moving like the Statue of Liberty.
Try to beat us in a battle? Man, you gotta be kidding me.
The delivery of stand straight like my main man Slinky.
I collect spores.
Tell 'em about the twink.
Like your show, it's all fluff and filler. I'll kick your hiney, man. I'm a savage killer.
Wow, your raps are just too whack to handle.
Let's do it like we do on the Discovery Channel.
Your science is preposterous, the opposite of competent processing. In this episode, we'll give you a synopsis. Starting with the vacuum cleaner strapped up on your back. It's a fact, positrons don't react like that. You built a laser grate with no safety switch, and Walter Peck was right, that's some shady shit.
Good thing you work in a firehouse.
You just got burned.
You are poor scientist.
That's good burn.
That's enough from the walrus and Dickless the clown.
Let's show these myth bitches how we do it downtown. Are you sick? Ho! Eat 'em up! Smoke it!
High speed shows your ass get beat in slow motion. We roast show host when our flow cross streams.
Bumping out blockbusters.
While you work behind the scenes.
It's a rap test, dummy.
And you're both getting crashed.
We came, we saw, we kicked your ass.
Ghosts aren't real.
But it should be said.
It's time to bring the B-team back from the dead.
Things are getting scary.
When Tori
Come harder than Ray when that ghost pops his cherry.
We reject your flow and substitute our own.
Why'd you stop?
I couldn't think of a rhyme. Well, just say the first thing that pops into your mind.
Your wings up, but stay puff, but stay fluff. Blaze comes and flip carry butter side up. I smell the Ghostbusters and flop another one don't play. Show these dweebs how to rock the beret. A lip so large you can't harsh my mellow. Just one step took me out the ghetto. You best be afraid of my marshmallow flows. This big pump just turned all you bitches to toes. Oh, whoa, who's there? You decide. Stanley Worship Jim Henson! Begin!
Greetings, heroes. Stanley's here to battle. It's the mind behind the Hulk against the geek beneath the flag. I'm just your friendly neighborhood writer man with a secret identity of a super MC whose raps are as dark as my shade. You squealing like you're in trouble now, Jimmy. You dirty old hippie. Your beard needs a little bit of snip. Damn Skippy. Heck, that face on your neck ain't sexy. Your one pot sweetums, the other pot skexy. Step up to Lee and you get your butt kicked. Your Muppet Snuffleupagus stuff is butt kiss. I'm broke for Igno and the comics code. So keep your frog and pig show moving right along down the road.
Wonder
nothing out. That anger can clutter your mind. But you're a creative man, Stanley. Yeah. So let's just leave it behind. Cause I can sense your tension. Once the verbal fencing starts commencing, there is no defense against the dents Jim Henson is dispensing. And I'll clench all your strings like you're a puppet in suspension. Call your superhero friends in. Yeah, cause you're gonna need a vengeance. Let me mention, I'm impressed by all the vision that it took for you to sign your name on all of Jack Kirby's comic books.
Nice try, Frogman, but Jack was a friend of mine. Swift, that was a low blow. He did his own thing, and now you've made it clobbering time. Blanco, you taught children to count and spell. Then you taught your own kids how to drop your wife harder than you flopped on SNL. I'm telling you, Henson, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I'm a marvel of a party pooper. I'll snap your turtleneck like a doozer stick and put you out to pasture like Mr. Hooper. I'm sorry, Jim. Sometimes I can't control my rage. Honestly, there's a lot of things that you can't control at my age. But the truth is, I miss you. You were gone too soon. You were like watching a beautiful sunset at noon.
Oh, Stan, don't be sad. We all have a time to go. Yeah. Most of the internet thought that you died 12 years ago. But the poor will always be fantastic. The hope will always be incredible. The words you wove within the hearts of heroes are indelible. There is no beef between us. We're two minds of the same kind. And there is no man who could ever muck with what we've left behind.
I rock the mic properly. Turning profits, I got the key. I'm the juggernaut of stacking knots unstoppably. The Disneyland lord of your intellectual property. So get back to work. That's my time you're wasting. I didn't buy you for billions so you could play around debating. You belong to Disney, which means you stay busy cranking out magic and assembly line whimsy. Artists begging me to star, I won't let them. Labor conditions in my show, I don't sweat them. I'm powerful enough to make a mouse gigantic. With only 3 circles, I dominate the planet. Clearly, there's nobody near me. I'm owning this battle. In fact, I own this whole series. So hop on my steamboat, boys. But don't rock it. I'll put a smile on your face and green in your pocket. You'll be safe and insured when you're under my employ. Now look at it. Gaze upon my empire of joy.
What is the customer? Stephen King, Forsyth, Edgar, Allan,
Once upon a midnight dreary, as I spit this weak and weary, I will choke this joker with a trochee till his cheeks are teary. But y'all don't hear me, all should fear me. I'll forever be better, you'll never be near me. Your books are as eerie as Beverly Cleary. You're a full Bram Stoker, so scram, the show's over. Your flow's so pose poems, poser. I wrote 'em locked in a cave while I sobbed in a rage. The telltale heartbeat soft in its grave. Well, this jerk just beats off on a page.
You wanna talk shop? You got that far. Go back to Hot Topic and shop for a time. There's a melancholy alcoholic laughing stock in the King's Head. Now watch the castle rock. Pouty little poet with an opiate affliction. I'm a workaholic with a fiction addiction. Making dedicated readers shivery and jittery. Feel that rage and misery. You better start running, man. You're in deep poo-po. I'm a mad dog. Think shiny. Cujo. Tell me knock you down till you can't stand up. You're as soft as Poe, the Kung Fu Panda. Racks on racks cause I pen fat stacks of frightening writing. Have you seen the pile? I can even take a break from my routine style. Crank at a Shawshank or a Green Mile. Mask of the Red Death. Billy blood curdling. Hitting the pendulum. Not even unnerving. Irving on your first cousin when she's 13 years old. Now that's disturbing.
Even you pretend to do it, I've been really living through it. Misery and poverty and family woes. I see through you like pantyhose. Do a Chappelle and Simpson cameos. Even if you're gripping on a weapon, then you better get a step in if you're messing with the warlord. In a minute, maybe I'ma hit him, cut him into itty bitty bits, and I'ma stick him in the floorboard.
Speaking of bored, you're the worst. Dropped out of school, but you can't drop a bird. I could've spent that time better. In 8 bars, I can write a whole bestseller. I'm so prolific, sickly goblin won't be bothering me. I'm on a cover and spree, and I'll be smacking you with any of the big thick books in my big dick bibliography. See, I'm the author with the blood and gore lore galore that'll horrify a reader to the core. Fame, money, talent, success, you'll always have less.
Nevermore. Oh, yeah.